David Mamet. Let me have your attention. So you're talking about what? How you were crushed that they didn't realize you were half night swimming and half night terror? Are you still hooked on Tragic Blow, dude? Writing about somebody that doesn't want what you're selling? Couldn't deal with the life you're locked into? Someone who moved on because the pussy was tighter uptown? The dicks at St. Elsewhere were younger chimneys of endless comfort? And you sat there and loved the ass of the past so much more than the spontaneous fuck yes of now, that instead of going to war for what you deserved, you just made coffee and shivered and held yourself and watched Silkwood and say, oh, that's me, that's so me. Coffee and Silkwood are for closers. Are you still wondering why even Jesus left you? What a choice. What a choice to be invincible and then still ascend instead of sticking it out with you like a champ. And maybe my phone will bring me love, you say. So you try and live inside your phone, pretending that somewhere else is better than here. Did you know that trying to get your mind off of the righteous heavy of now is for the weak? Do you think I'm fucking with you? I am not fucking with you. I am here from the nation of Texas, and my death is rot hot. I am here from the song Crimson and Clover. I am the hook, and you will never let this death melody go. As you all know, first prize for choosing to stay and fight in this life is a creamy face full of self-esteem, a rewarding miracle feeling of being a maker. Anyone want to see second prize? Second prize is good vibes and a rain stick. Third prize is who gives a fuck. You get the picture, you dead drum circle. You say you can't use the inspiration you're given, Derrick. You say, the inspiration today is weak. The inspirato is too weak. You're weak. I've been in this business 22 years, ever since I got heckled, selling cassettes of poetry when everyone wanted CDs. They called me the Washington Post because I was behind the times. How they booed me off stage. They didn't buy my stapled chapbooks at Jam's coffee shop in Huntington Beach because I had merchandise but no conviction. No one deserved to be heckled in Huntington Beach. What is my name, Derrick? My name is Captain Slothkiller, Admiral Juiced on Wanting, Emperor Carnage E. Hall. That's my name. You know why, mister? Because you drove a 4-door bag of smug to get here tonight, and I drove an $80,000 creamsicle. That's my name. Come and find me. And your name is, you're so wanting, you little footloose virgin. You are scared to play in the Lord's game of creating hard and failing and creating again because you think you don't know where to begin. You don't know where to begin, and you're too scared of the suck. Everyone else is a genius and has it so easy. I always wonder where to start. You and all the universes, pal, always wondering where to start. Creation is a game of gods who are scared of why they too must fade. And you go home and you tell your dog how hard it is to be hungry all the time and feel like you're gonna die. But trust me, your fucking dog gets it. Because only one thing counts in this life. Get them to feel something that is not a waste of their fading time. You hear me, you former one-celled spunk omelet? You used to be the size of a comma, so get small again, then fucking monster up, create, crash, and then crush in a forage for blood. Always be crashing, always be crushing. A-I-D-A. A, attack. Can I attack this idea with all my slutty guts? I, inspired, are the angels drowning in the inspired song of my bloodstream. D, decision. Have you made your decision for Christ? Ascension is for bitches. Stay. Good doggy. Stay here. Stay here. And action. Raise your murder sails soaked in pitch and be war. Be war. Fill your mouth with ginger and kiss all the old wallpaper away. You are destroyer. Bring on a sulfur storm. Come on, heavy barrel metal raining down. You think the sparks came to your sorry ass to get you out of the rain? Nope. You are nothing until you burn for what you love, unless you love pedophilia. Nice guy, I don't give a shit. Good father, fuck you, go home and play with your spaghetti-faced kids. You want to light them up? Heavy barrel. Ooh. You want to feel your heart slip from faith to running face first into the love of uncertainty? Create like a son of a bitch. No one's going to like it till you're dead anyway. Good joke, huh? You think this is abuse, you little meatless Cobb salad? You can't take this? How can you take the abuse you'll get from the interns at the LA Weekly reviewing your little book? You know what it takes to sell this beautiful and lost feeling of being real? To create from nothing, risk your face, and chase capture? It takes brass labias, and yes, that is pandering to the home crowd. It takes guts to put your hand inside the sparks and say, I only do this for me. You're either ready or you're not. You're the gasoline or you're a bunch of losers sitting around in a bar in Huntington Beach comparing flip-flops to toe shoes. Oh, yeah. Well, I used to be an artist, but you know, it's a tough racket. So guess what? Here are your new inspirations, Derrick. What do we got here? Oh, the handlebars your foot gets caught in, inside the bicycle spokes, and you lose a lot of blood, and you forgot that all that ugly is still inside you. Oh, and here's the fetal position yoga from the divorce you didn't deserve. And oh, here you can't stop laughing during the funeral. And the more you try to hold it in, the worse it gets, the funnier it gets, as with everything. And oh, here, your family begins making sense because you're drunk. And oh, here you're a ghost scared of being lost in the fog, but fog feels like a family reunion to a fucking ghost. And oh, here instead of crying, you learn to just pee it out. And oh, here your girlfriend finds your journal and she cries when she reads it, crushed by the worthlessness of your honesty. And oh, here you start treating your love as a historical document that will corrode in too much light. And oh, here you finally learn to love your secrets. And oh, here you finally turn to a stranger and say, I love you. I love you. And it feels weird. It feels so weird, but it will also be your last words. And here you stop analyzing how strange it is to weep at animated movies. It was also built. And here you discover that purchasing your first strap-on in a store and forgiving a close friend take the same amount of courage. So you take action, you make action, or you walk. Greatness only demands declaration, Derrick. Say, I'm fucking great. Done. You are great now. And at the same time, you're also a pile of turds. And that's what makes you great. You're only a fraud when frozen by the constant, debilitating wondering of fraudness. And to answer your question, Derrick, why did I come tonight? I came here because Crimson Clover is a song, and the song sent me. I'm a goddamn death chorus that comes over and over and over, and I hope you hear me every time you feel dead to the cause, because a god is a god, whether famous, scared, or fresh, whether seething away in the heavens in the clouds of silence, or shaking the hell out of the sky. Right now is God, and guess what? You are now. So start a war, you son of a bitch. Birth light, rename the beasts, make the snakes talk. It's the story. You can write, it's that easy. Bitch and nag the darkness until it concedes to your light. Raise bad sails. Remember the approach of death. Let that knocking push you to leave a mark on this place. You know that the dead cry out, just 5 more minutes. I wish I just had 5 more minutes. Hear them hollering all the time. I'm giving you 10, Derrick. Derrick Brown, here's 10 more minutes. How will all sailing ships move if we don't allow the dead to fill the sky with haunted sighs? Watch the sails fill with their breath. Be astonished by the ghosts you sense in this room right now. Be astonished by the blood trying to leave you right now. Be now. Start a war. Thank you so much, Amir, for wanting to put this on. You can do this. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you, Bill, for sharing your guts. Why not dance a little bit, God damn it? Yes? All right.